Hi guys. Yeah, specifically the men in the room. Hi. Quick question. Why? Why are men? Yeah, no, I know, not all men. But this one guy I was dating a couple years ago, yeah, screw him in particular. We were living in different cities, first mistake, and our primary form of communication was via text. Things have been going great. I'm so scared, you guys. Okay, so I'm a singer, and I'm used to being on a stage, but I'm suddenly like, oh my God, where is my band? They're not here. Thank you. Okay, good. Like music, cue the music, whatever. So suddenly my spidey senses started to tingle, and I knew that something had changed. The texts became more and more infrequent. Calls were almost non-existent. So naturally, I turned into a stage 5 clinger. Because I'm apparently a masochist or a closeted Catholic, which is basically the same thing. Oh my God. Thanks, guys. So eventually I made peace with the fact that our relationship was coming to an end, and about 2 weeks later I decided that I was going to put actual pants on again and go back to the land of the living. So my best friend Abigail and I decided that we were going to go to a bar, meet up with some friends. One of them I knew really well. The other was a girl that was just sort of an acquaintance. We're going to call her Brittany. She was like an acquaintance, like we would talk at a party in college, but if we ran into each other at the grocery store, one of us would suddenly become fascinated with the nearest piece of produce in order to avoid small talk. So we're at this bar, and Brittany starts sharing the story about some recent boy trouble she was having. At one point, I interjected to say that I was very sorry for her and how I had recently been going through a similar situation. I joked, I was like, wouldn't it be funny if it was the same guy? Smart. What I didn't know when I spoke those important words was that just moments before I had stepped out to take a phone call, and Brittany's best friend and my best friend had put together the puzzle pieces and figured out that it was, in fact, the same asshat. So I proceeded to lose my shit. I couldn't stop laughing. Some might call that a nervous breakdown. I just called it a Tuesday. My mom is giving me my lines right now. Line. This actually happened. I'm just terrified. It's fine. I'm also revealing a deep part of me right now, so, you know, intimate moments. No, not really. It's fine. So we kept talking about this guy, and the more we talked, the more we uncovered. There was some overlapping with the relationships. Ours hadn't ended before theirs began. Here's the kicker about the whole thing. He's a musician, and I know that is like the 17th mistake. But he had sent me this song that he wrote and recorded for me, and you would think I had learned my lesson with the first, wouldn't it be funny if? But no. So there he went. Wouldn't it be funny if he sent you the same song? You guessed it. And I repeat, why are men? So, yeah, of course, the real MVP steps up, my best friend Abigail. At this point, she motions for the bartender to get us a round of shots. So he grabs 5 glasses and sets them out on the bar in front of us. 4 for us, 1 for him. Ironically, watching a bartender take a shot after hearing about your love life is deeply sobering. And yet, as I enter my 25th year of life, going into it a couple weeks, I am honestly just kind of proud that I made the dumb choices and some of the lapses in judgment that you're supposed to make in your early 20s. I feel like it's like a rite of passage. I am entering a new chapter and ending an era with stories that'll make a bartender say, "Geez, dude, that's rough. And I've seen some shit." Cheers.